Saturday, the 8th of November, 2025. Going into Swainsboro, Georgia on US 1, and then Georgia, whatever it was. Does 57 not go through Swainsboro? Does it bypass Swainsboro? I don't know. Anyway, 2 minutes. We're also going to roll the window down and get Swainsboro with the Insta360 X3 when we get there. It's about 70 degrees. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're getting a lot of video. I'm trying to get this channel to where at least break even. We've got close to 3,700 if we don't have 3,700 videos now. All kinds of different topics. Over 100 different playlists. So let's turn it off till we get to the city limits, and we'll pull over and we'll run the Insta360 up as long as it's not raining, so the lens won't be speckled up. We've been seeing a fair amount of color on the way up. Reds and yellows and oranges. There's some yard chickens, yard birds. Okay, let's turn it off till we get a little closer in. Okay, Swainsboro city limits. There's a nice old Chevrolet truck. Swainsboro High Sports Complex. Rolling the window down. We're going to pull over right up here and put the Insta360 outside. Okay, for the Insta360, we're going to be running it up. You're not going to be able to hear us. But this is Swainsboro, Saturday, November the 8th, 2025. 257, about 70 degrees, and we're going in on US 1. Headed north through Swainsboro. We're going to run this Insta360 up. We're not going to turn this Samsung S22 to the left and right. We'll use the Insta360 for any turning to the left and right. There'll be extra editing. We'll have to download both of them. This is the part I hate. I love getting the video, but I hate messing with it. I have to give my nephew John and his lovely family a shout out. I haven't seen them in years. But anyway. Hardly see my own kids, much less my nieces and nephews. And I know nothing about Swainsboro. I guess I need to get the girl, get our assistant, and find out population and square mileage and square surface area, elevation, all that kind of stuff. Clearing down there, development everywhere. I smell something good to eat. There's a big Walmart over there, shopping center. I wonder where downtown is. Where's downtown? This said this is one business, so I guess this is going to take us right through downtown. I know they live in this area, but I don't know where they live. So I don't guess I've seen them since they're married. Oh well. Swainsboro have a railroad? Seems like it does. Yeah, here we are. See the sign right there. Wonder if it's got a rail yard with a locomotive or two. That'd be nice. Emmanuel County. Let's drive through town, then we'll take a right, come back and see if there may be a rail yard with a locomotive sitting over there. Sheriff's office. Is there a cornerstone on this building? Looks too new to have a cornerstone. I like to look for the cornerstones on these old buildings. Ought to be one on that one, but there's not. I thought all these older buildings, all of them have cornerstones on them. I know a bunch of them in Decatur do. Renovating that one. We'll go one more block, then we're going to turn right and come back the other way. Where's barbecue? Is it any good? People are pulling through there. We have to walk up. That's too low for us. We're going to try to use this S22 and this Insta360 to get this, Wrightsville, Sandersville. We'll try to get the little cities with these and not get any more driving video. They could have a rail yard. This is East Main. They could have a rail yard a little bit further to our east. What is the industry that Swainsboro was founded around? Look, old cemetery, look. That's nice. The old building there on the railroad track. Would like to get a train. dead end. It used to go out. Can we slip through here anyway? Looks like that may have been an old depot right there. Yeah, we can wiggle our way out of here. Pecan tree. Any pecans on the ground? People have gotten where they watch these pecan trees and they get them picked up. We used to have a couple we'd go to down in Atlanta, but I think people got wind of it, but figured it out and started getting them before we got there. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the left up here. Okay, this is West US 80. US 80 used to be the way we had to go to Savannah before I-16. Have to come right through here, folks. I guess that you could go through Augusta down the back roads, but I mean, if you wanted to come down Atlanta to Macon, catch 80 out of Macon, all the way to Savannah through all these towns. Interstate system really opened the United States up. Okay, let's go, and we need to do that one day. We need to go from either Savannah to Macon or Macon back to Savannah on US 80. And we're going to weave back and forth through these streets so you'll get a full view of with the Insta360 and this. And we could get one back up this. Well, we'll leave the Samsung just like it is. Do not enter. One way. How does a place like that, custom furniture and flooring, how did they make it? Are they a big business in town? You know, a lot of these businesses, I don't know how in the world they make it. Time we're going to turn left here instead of going straight. Then we'll turn left again and get this full cornerstone. Nope, this doesn't say one way, does it? Yeah, it does. Well, we're right there. Well, I don't know what that was. We'll go down and turn and come back. How about that? How about that? We do not need an introduction to Swainsboro police. Nothing against them at all. I support the police, but I don't particularly need a personal introduction. I do not need a welcome to Swainsboro. Let me put it that way. Not an official welcome by the police department, at least. East Georgia State College, I've never heard of them. Southeastern Technical College, never heard of it. United States Courthouse. In other words, that's not a, is that a federal court? It must be a federal courthouse. Not a state court. Huh. Okay, let's turn on this side this time. This way we will have gone down both sides. This probably is one way. Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen Cornerstone 1. We have not seen Cornerstone 1. We haven't seen the movie theater yet either, have we? There's bound to be a movie theater, an old-time movie theater. Could have been it right there. They didn't have a marquee out front though. Okay, we've already been here. Let's go one block and turn and come back up. This way y'all will get some side street, Swainsboro side street. These little houses here built in the 30s, maybe 20s. This church got a cornerstone? Got a cornerstone in here? Are you going to stop or are you just blowing through that stop sign? Looked like they were going to blow through that stop sign. Asbestos shingles? Fix the roads. Tear the front end of a Sherman tank. Alright. Hold up there, Hoss. One's burnt down back down there. I can still smell it. It must have been fairly recent. We're going to get down here and turn right. Then we're going to look for US 1. We did go straight through. Or did it turn back there? Or did 57? Here's a building like we like here now. The old industrial maybe. And no matter where you're at, the projects, you can pick them out as soon as you see them. Was there a mill here? What was here? What did Swainsboro grow up around? Was it agricultural? North Main, is that US 1? Where are we at? Tell me, folks. We're about to turn these off until we figure out where we're going to go. Dog. It could have been a coyote, but poor the coyote. Okay, we're going to stop this until we figure out what we're doing and where we're at. Okay, we're going to finish this up leaving Swainsboro on the
At the stop sign, turn right onto Green Street, then turn left onto US 80 West Main
on the
Street.
S22 Ultra. Then we're going to take US 80 to Wrightsville. It goes through Wrightsville as well, instead of going 57, because we do not have 80. US 80. This is US 80. East is to our right, west is to our left, and we're going to take US 80 to Wrightsville. Last time we took US 80 would have been the summer. Me and my wife at the time, and Frank and his wife at the time, in Frank's 66 Chevelle, all the way from Stone Mountain, Decatur, from Decatur to Savannah, early one Saturday morning. US 80, West 26, Georgia 56. I said we weren't going to get any more driving video, but you know what I say, it doesn't always mean anything. I haven't been out through this road, I don't guess, as far as I can recollect, since that night, since that would have been around 1970. About 55 years since I've been down this road. This section of road. US 80 West. Wonder why I don't remember this. It would have been 55 years. Yeah, I had to come through Dublin, Adrian. Only been 55 years. I don't know why I don't recognize this. I don't remember that little house there on the right. Okay, we're going to turn this S22 Ultra off, and then we'll get Wrightsville with the S22, and we'll see if we can get Sandersville with it as well. But we're going to turn the S22 off now.